Google has announced a conversation-based tool to control smartphones, smartwatches and other devices. Google Assistant can be used to find information, play media, and carry out tasks, such as booking cinema tickets, via a back-and-forth chat between the user and the software. The firm also announced a voice-activated device with a built-in speaker called Google Home to provide the tech in living rooms. It will compete with Amazon's Echo. Amazon launched its own dialogue-based smart home device in 2014, and has since included the Alexa voice assistant that powers Echo in some of its other products. Google's chief executive Sundar Pichai credited Amazon with having pioneered the idea. His announcement was made at the start of the firm's I/O Developers Conference in California. Google's new assistant is its attempt to bring together a set of disparate efforts that have lacked a coherent brand, commented Jan Dawson from Jackdaw Research. Referring to the combined functions of Google Now, OK Google, and other elements has been tough in the past, because there wasn't a single name for this functionality. This should help Google compete more effectively both with Amazon's Echo device but also with better branded personal assistants like Siri, Cortana, and Alexa. Google Assistant can link into third-party services including Ticketmaster, Spotify, Uber and WhatsApp. But Alexa already works with many more. Amazon should take note of Google Home given Google's search and artificial intelligence capability, but Alexa has an early lead in third-party integration, noted Jeff Blabber from the CCS Insight Consultancy. Chat app. Google Assistant also plays a role in a new chat app called Allo, in which it can make suggestions based on what the user is talking about with their friends. One executive demonstrated the AI tool proposing a restaurant to visit when two users discussed wanting to eat Italian food. Allo's other unusual feature is that it can provide replies on its users' behalf. This includes commenting on pictures sent by friends, thanks to its use of image recognition algorithms. The company acknowledged that the process would not be perfect but said the suggestions should improve the more people used the app. A partner video chat app called Duo provides a live view of the caller before the recipient decides whether or not to answer. Virtual reality. In the past, Google I/O has provided a first look at the next version of Android. But many details about Android N were released weeks ahead of this year's event. However, there were new details about a forthcoming feature: how virtual reality would be integrated into the OS via a platform called Daydream. It introduces a dedicated VR app store and provides a set of specifications that devices must meet in order to provide a lag time of less than 20 milliseconds between a movement of the user's body and an on-screen response. Daydream also includes a reference design for a VR headset mount, into which phones can be fitted, and a controller, a handheld device featuring a trackpad and 2 buttons. Google is not making either, but hopes that manufacturers will put its designs into production. One of the worst things about Samsung's Gear VR headset is the control system. Daydream looks much better, said Mr. Dawson. The firm also announced an upgrade to its smartwatch OS, Android Wear. It now supports standalone apps, meaning the software can link directly to the cloud via Wi-Fi or a watch's own 3G/4G chip, rather than having to link up via a smartphone. This should make apps run faster and addresses a problem that had also plagued apps on the original version of Apple's rival watchOS. In addition, the updated Android Wear provides ways to reply to messages beyond speaking into the device's microphone. Users will be able to select from a choice of smart reply suggestions, draw letters on the screen that then get converted into text, type in words via a small keyboard. How practical this will be is unclear, particularly as an on-stage demo went wrong. Android Wear 2.0 is a reset for Google's wearables platform, said Mr. Blabber. Having learned lessons from the first generation, Google and partners will hope 2.0 will kickstart wearables adoption and usage. Google rounded off I/O's first event with a look at a feature that could shake up one of Android key principles. Rather than making users install an additional app each time they want to access a new service, the firm wants to make it possible to quickly download only the code needed to carry out a specific task. We are evolving Android apps to run instantly without installation, explained Google executive Ellie Powers. We call this Android Instant Apps. As a developer, you'll modularize your app and Google Play will download only the parts that are needed on the fly. Examples given included a parking meter app that automatically presents its payment interface when a motorist leaves their car at a stand, and a news app that streams its videos when a user clicks a link.